What's going on, YouTube? I'm back. Well, I'm not really back, but I was MIA for a while. Had a medical emergency. I'm literally like one day out of the hospital. I was down sick for about 2-3 weeks, I would say. And yeah, came down to I have to walk away from trucking for a couple months to get some health issues under control. But I wanted to compare because the thing that meant so much to me was with me going down sick. You know, I was out on the road sick, pushing, doing what I do and doing what I know to do to provide for my family. And I was out sick and couldn't, I made it close as home as possible. Had to be rushed to the hospital. They kept me in the hospital. Despite my family and friends that, came and visited, and because not too many people knew. The thing that stuck out to me the most was, how should I put this? I want to give a big shout out to Carolina Tanker. Yeah, the one that everybody talks about. He don't like black folks and he don't this and he don't that. But if that's the case, that guy, when I cut my phone back on, that guy called me almost every day, checking to see, is everything okay? What's going on? Because he didn't know. He didn't know I was sick. He didn't know what the situation was. But the fact of the matter that he called almost every day, yo, homie, what's going on? What's the deal? Not hearing from you, not seeing you in the thing. Just not seeing me or hearing me, he knew something was wrong. That allowed me to know that he paid attention to who I was as a person. And, this is the same guy that a lot of people on YouTube say, oh, he don't like black and he's a racist. And as you can see, I'm black as it comes. But this guy took time out, of his day to see if I was okay. Bo Shifter, Ruben, a lot of you other guys didn't know how to get in touch with me, but those are just 3 guys I'm shouting out that I spoke with, while I was out, whether it was through comment sections of old videos or whatever, and the fact of Carolina calling and, texting and Facebooking and things like that, and me being able to see that after I heal and bounce back a little bit. And on top of that, a lot of people get flack about old school truckers not knowing what they talking about with lease, this, that, and the third. King D-Raj, I was the hand on the other end of his high five. So, can you support your family? Can you support your family? Because, as everybody know, 14 years in the game, done did lease purchase, dealer purchase, company driver, pulled some of everything. I went home every weekend. I ran dedicated. Went home on the weekend, company driver. I've been out 2-3 weeks. Do it look like I'm stressing? Does it look like I'm stressed? House paid for. Only paid. Have one car to pay for. Not multiple. But that's what saving is. That's what making good money is. That's what making a good decision for you and your family is. I'm comfortable. Doing pretty good. Not stressing. But I see a lot of people talking about this, not going home all the time and you don't make money if you OTR and this, that, and the third. I've been saying for the longest, that's bullshit. You could be over the road, dedicated, regional, daily, hourly, whatever. what is your living arrangements versus somebody else's. But I just wanted to come up here, you know. Yeah, I'll still be coming in the Zello on the YTTA thing. You know, I'll still be doing videos talking because I still have a lot of knowledge and information that I could give. I was out here 14 years. You know, there's a lot of information that I see that's being given that I don't necessarily agree with, but it works for that individual, and it may work for someone else. So, who's to say? That's my opinion. I don't agree with it, but it may work for someone. So, you need to go. And you know, everybody has something to say, something to give, something to this. But don't blatantly mislead anybody. For everyone else that I didn't, if I didn't mention you, my uncle, Saint for real, you know, I don't know what the situation is, what's going on. Prior to me getting sick, I think you were home. You weren't back out on the road. I don't know if you got back out on the road yet or not. Wish you the best. If you are, you'll catch back up on Zello, YTTA. Carolina, I'm going to hit you in a few. You know, Bullshifter, Ruben, Joey Eyeglass, Trout, Travelese, Ryder, Houston, SoCal, Greenland, Road Queen. You know, I thank all of you all. If Mikey Bell, my little brother Mikey Bell, me and you talk, you know, I know, you got a lot on your plate right now. I understand. My offer's still on the table, you know. We'll get up, reach out or something. But if I forgot you all, I didn't mention you, my fault, my bad. Don't be upset with me. I love you all. You know, that's just some of the names that popped out on the top of my brain. Melvin. Ruben, man, that 360-degree thing, man, you gotta get a zoom. You gotta zoom it in. You gotta, cause I be sitting there playing with it and it get fuzzy sometimes. You got to zoom it a little bit differently. Once again, man, shout out to shout out to my boy Carolina for checking on me, and it's just a update on what's been going on with me. Feeling a whole lot better, but feeling better is not being better. I gotta do what they say. Until next time, peace.